I'm Abby,
And I'm Anna.
and this is Serious Beef.
Welcome.
We're on the road.
We're on the road, y'all. Look at us. We are actually in the car with our driver, Wayne. Say hello, Wayne.
Hello, Wayne.
And Sully. Say hello,
Oh,
Sully.
Mr. Sullivan has decided to come along. He
right.
sniffed. He sniffed the mic.
We are on our way to the winter rendezvous
We have talked about this before,
at Fort Charter.
but we forgot to tell y'all to meet us there.
Well,
so we
I
kind of
think
suck.
on a previous episode we said that on like November 3rd or November 2nd or 3rd, we'll be down there one of those days.
Right.
Did we ever confirm? We could post it on the Facebook right now.
It's true. We could.
It's a little late notice.
It's a little. They just drop everything.
Drop everything. And meet us at the winter rendezvous. This is not even going to come out this week. It's going to come out the week after.
Exactly. Drop everything and rush to Prairie du Rocher, Illinois.
It's the winter rendezvous, people.
And make sure you bring something to trade. We're not sure if we're even going to be able to trade. We'll find out
I
when we
know.
get there.
I'm really sad the trade man's not there.
Yeah,
because I went and found some shit to trade.
When Abby was what? You said kindergarten, you think?
I think it was like kindergarten or first grade.
You went on a field trip.
Right.
I remember coming along on the field trip. I don't know if it was a field trip or it was because it's always on a weekend. And I think she just said everybody meet down there. The families that could go, we all just kind of met down there.
Oh, okay.
And
I wasn't sure because I thought that, I mean, it could have also just been that it was like hopping because we were there. You know what I mean?
But they did have like the people dressed up in period costumes and whatnot. I remember doing the tug of war
I do.
and other events. They have other things, and there was a guy who had this kind of like a blanket laid out, right?
Yep. He's like the trade guy.
You could trade with him for things that he had laid out on the blanket.
Correct.
What did you trade? Do you remember?
I had like some Mardi Gras beads. They were big hit. I had my pick of the litter. I could pick whatever I wanted, he said.
Do you remember what you picked?
I did.
What is it?
Rock candy.
Rock candy.
He had actually way better stuff. I could have had it literally anything on the blanket. I wanted the candy that I could have gone into the damn general store and purchased.
But you couldn't have purchased them with your beads, so hey.
No, I could not.
That was a good trade for you.
It was. People were. Here's the thing. I remember being there, and other kids that were in my class were like so confused as to why I got whatever I wanted. And all I had was Mardi Gras beads. I was like, you gotta understand the times. Also, my mom told me I should do this.
Yeah, it was like, you gotta bring something to trade.
You gotta bring something to trade. They had stuff.
Yeah.
But they had like they had like candy from the store or like, you know, other things that a 5-year-old would want.
Right, sure. Legit.
Right.
Yeah.
Nothing that the guy wanted.
No, of course not. But, you know,
So,
all
got
good,
some-
right?
Got some candy.
Well, okay, so do we have any beef today?
I got beef.
What's your beef?
My voice.
It's rough.
The farmers are harvesting. The
It's
sniffles
true.
are sniffling.
It's true.
The
The struggle has been very real with the sniffling. yes.
we talked. I think we talked like last week or something like that. Oh, look at that.
Oh, goats.
Goats.
Look at them all.
Look at the goats.
Oh, okay.
Well, we talked, I think, last week about how it feels like I hit 30 and now, like, I cough one time, my voice is gone.
That's it.
Immediately.
It's true. I think I had this similar beef not too long ago because it's true. It's from now on, the minute you get sick, you'll lose your voice, and guess what? It's gonna come back deeper every time.
Hey,
What are these?
These are donkeys.
Donkeys.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Look at this. What a scenic drive.
And ass. Ass everywhere. Drive to Prairie du Rocher. Ass everywhere.
Gross.
That's the sign they're putting up.
What is wrong with you?
On the way to the winter rendezvous, enjoy our scenic ass.
That's not right. That's not right.
But
Okay,
it's
anyway.
so it's
Yeah,
my voice is
R.I.P.
gone.
R.I.P. your voice.
R.I.P.
Sorry.
my voice. It's actually a lot better today than it was.
You are better, finally.
So-
yeah, you've been really
so
struggling
hopefully-
for, gosh, probably a week or
I
more.
know. Hopefully I don't
this.
hopefully I don't annoy the listeners.
Well, you know, you will, but that's okay.
Okay. Well, hopefully I don't annoy the listeners more.
She'll get better.
Well,
She's not
I
quite
had-
dead yet.
listen, I had to go into the office on Wednesday
Oh, okay.
and I got to see listener Brittany in person.
Oh, exciting exciting times.
And we're trying to convert another listener.
Oh, okay.
Listener potential listener, Erica.
Okay, come on, Erica.
Who knows if she'll ever listen?
Get on it.
But I told her, of course, no pressure. And that's the thing. There is literally all listeners who are listening. There's no pressure because the fact that I think we're up to like 25 like followers on Spotify, Anna. I think we're up to like 25 people.
We're up to like 25 listeners.
I think we're up to like 25.
I know.
Listeners on Spotify.
Who knew?
Wild. I don't know why you people are here. I feel like the episode in SpongeBob when Patrick comes back to the house and all the people are hiding under his rock or whatever. He goes, "Who are you people?" That's me. When I see, I'm like 25 people. Who are you people? I'm like I could maybe count on one hand all the people that I think are listening.
That's hilarious.
I
love it. I love it. Keep listening.
Keep listening.
We're having fun.
Oh,
we hope you're having fun. That's the goal, right?
Yep. Keep
Absolutely.
listening. Or,
Absolutely. I'm
Absolutely.
having my episode stroke.
Oh boy.
Do you smell
Already?
burnt toast? Okay.
So.
Oh. You smell of burnt toast.
That's not a feature of Prairie to Rocher.
That's just you. That's just me.
Yep.
We're in scenic Smithton, Illinois.
I just saw the sign.
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh,
okay.
look at that little. Did you see that Dalmatian statue outside those people's yard?
I missed it.
It's the same one Anne Marie's got.
Oh, it's the same. Yep, you used to love that. You climb
Yep.
on top of there.
Classic.
We need to recreate that photo. Can you imagine?
Oh,
I have a picture of her when she was like 3 or 4 sitting on this Dalmatian statue.
Yep.
I need to recreate it now.
It's true. Well, here's the thing. I was looking up because I had to find out if dogs were allowed. First of all.
To come along to the winter rendezvous.
To the winter rendezvous.
Okay.
Because I was getting ready to go, right? I'm putting my shoes on, getting my jacket and all that kind of stuff. And here's Sully's sitting in the foyer on the rug, looking at me,
Oh.
trying to make me feel guilty.
Because you're gonna
He's like,
leave.
Yep. He's like, I'm ready to go. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and just pick me up.
Okay.
So I had to look it up to find out.
It was worth a Google.
Now, it does say that participants cannot bring their dogs, but it said that the public could, which I believe we are part of the public.
I would think so. We're not participating.
I'm not in costume.
We're not. Yeah, we're not one of the reenactors or anything.
No,
so
nope.
I would think that would be okay.
I would like to think so too.
So Mr. Sullivan is along for the ride.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
He is being a very good boy.
He is a good boy.
So,
So here's the thing. Okay, what is going on over here? Oh, look at this giant cock. Giant cock.
this big rooster statue. You got to get one of those. I gotta get one of those.
Oh my God, there's a fly in
The
here
fly
now.
in the car.
Fly in the car. Poor Wayne is being annoyed by the fly.
He's being a little
I
bitch.
can see him
Not
right there.
Wayne the fly.
We're taking him to Prairie to Rocher.
We're gonna bring him along, and then we're gonna leave him there and
Then we're
abandon.
gonna leave
we're
him
gonna
there.
abandon this fly down in Prairie to
Good.
Rocher.
Good.
That's the goal. Oh, and by the way, we are in Penny, our cute little newest car.
Yes.
Our,
Yep. Penny.
all right,
We've talked about Penny before.
we have
Okay.
taking her out for a drive. Okay, so what do we want to talk about today?
Oh, well, that's what I was saying. I was looking up if I could bring the dogs.
Oh, okay, yes.
Okay. Well, there's a Fort Charters Winter Rendezvous Facebook page.
Oh, yes, there is. You're right.
Okay.
That's how I found out about
people
this.
are posting pictures
Oh, cool.
that are down there.
Oh.
Apparently, there's people who've been down there since like October 27th.
What?
They've been camping down there.
Oh, okay.
They've been camping. And here's the thing, because they post the pictures. It isn't like the nice tents like you get now. Okay, it is like a sheet.
They're like in the tents from back when this was a
Yes.
fort.
Yes.
Oh my God.
They got cooking utensils and fires and shit like that. That is like all period stuff.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
They're really in it. So people were. We keep
So
saying-
people are in.
they're already all in. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I saw people. They were posting their pictures of like they're like cooking stew on this like open fire in these like tins or whatever the hell you know they got.
Oh, legit.
Yep. Because I believe it is a Revolutionary War fort,
Okay.
not a Civil
Yeah,
War.
because Liv was so mad when she found out we were doing this, and I'm not really. She's like, "You're going to a Civil War reenactment without me while I'm out of town," and I'm like, "No, this isn't a Civil War fort." I'm like, I don't believe it's the Civil War.
No, it's not. It is revolutionary.
Yeah, but it was a French fort. That's why it's like Fort Deschar or whatever.
Right.
The pronunciation. Sorry, fucking flies flew in my face.
Fort Deschar.
Is the pronunciation. We just always call it Fort Charter. So I'm,
Right. Well,
the English translation.
Right.
Gotcha.
Well, here's the thing: is that we're in a very French area, right?
Okay.
Well, St. Louis,
That's true.
if you will.
You're right.
You know,
That's true.
and the French obviously aligned with the Americans.
To beat the British, that is a true statement.
Mhm,
Yes.
So
Okay.
watch Hamilton. You'll get all the facts.
We'll
completely
get all the
correct.
facts. You're
No,
right.
that's not
You're
true.
right.
That's not true.
This place, when I was a kid, my parents used to just take us down here all the time. In the summer we'd go once
Sure.
a summer. Whatever.
Once a year.
My mom would pack a picnic, lunch, and
Mhm.
it's a kid's dream. You just go and run around, and you can jump down in the foundations and climb up. You used to be able to climb up in that front entrance,
Yeah.
the gateway there. I don't know if you can still climb up all in there or not. And then they have two buildings that I think one's like they're preserved now. There's like a museum in the one, and the one you can walk through, but you can't really kind of quite go in there and touch anything like you used to do when I was a kid. And you used to be able to go upstairs, and we'd yell out the windows at our parents.
They'll let kids put their grubby little fingers on
Right,
their
we'd hang out the
relics.
windows. Yeah, I remember being up in the gate there
Oh,
once.
got some cows.
The entrance. Oh, cows.
Cows
oh,
on the
yep,
left.
Yep, there they are, cows. Up in that like entryway thing up there, and
Yeah.
we had brought along like a little radio with us. We were playing music, and
Oh,
one of us, I think it was me, knocked it off the ledge, and it fell to the ground and broke. we lost-
gas.
We broke the radio, but
Terrible news.
I don't know if they let you climb all up in there now, because I'm not sure how safe that actually is. But
Oh, who needs safety? Well, I was watching there. So a guy posted a video of, I guess, I don't know, it was last year or a couple years ago, whatever. I guess it was hot. Okay, it's nice
Okay.
and cool today. What is it? A cool 60-something degrees.
It's actually only 50 right now. It's going up to 68.
All right. Well, they are posting these videos. When I tell you, I'm pretty sure 70% of the population in the video, and it was a significant amount of people were there.
Oh, okay.
70% barefoot. All of them.
Barefoot.
Yeah, they are.
Just barefoot at the fort.
Period. Correct.
Oh my God.
Yep, walking into the fort. Now they had like the people who were dressed up as the soldiers and things like that. Those people had shoes on, if you will.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm like,
But no, there's like little kids scampering around. They're also in
oh
costume.
my gosh.
Barefoot. Wee.
Wow.
I was like, now me personally, right now, I would absolutely not go barefoot. But a young child me would have absolutely leaped. I would have leapt onto the opportunity to run around barefoot.
You 100% would have, because I was not letting you run around barefoot outside. I'm like, you're going to step on a bee.
Well, that's what you say, but then I ran around outside barefoot at home.
Anyway,
Frequently.
even though I told her not to.
I did not
See.
like shoes
She hates shoes, folks.
or socks.
I don't understand your hatred of shoes.
I want my piggies to be free. I deserve it.
She likes to be free, folks.
Well,
He likes her peas.
Honestly, when she was little, the minute we hit the door, we're entering scenic Hecker, Illinois. Anyway, so
scenic hecker.
the minute we would get home from, whether if you were at the babysitters or at school or whatever,
Yeah.
the shoes and the clothing would hit the floor. That was it. She was like, "Let me be free." Now this was not like when she was a toddler, not when she was like in grade.
This was when I was a toddler. This was not when I was older.
not when she was older. Like she didn't come in and strip down when she was in high school or
No.
anything, folks. It was
No.
this was a toddler thing. But yeah,
Although I
Barney
do,
shirt
I'll
off,
get home
you
now.
name it, shoes off, socks off. Yeah, you hated it.
Yeah. Well, I'll get home now, and I'm like, I gotta lose the jeans. I gotta put on some
Comfy-
some
some
PJ
comfy
pants,
shorts
some
or
slip pants,
something,
some
yeah.
Shorts. Yep.
Yeah, she hates to be confined. Hates it. Yep.
It's true.
She hated the car seat. If we strapped her in the car seat, she'd scream all the way there and all the way back. Yeah.
It's true.
Nightmare, folks.
It's
Let me
true.
tell you. Just one time, she would tell the story. She fell at grandma's, cracked her head.
Gasp.
So we go to the hospital and we got to get some stitches.
Terrible.
And they put you in what they call the papoose.
Bitches.
They were just doing their job.
Assholes. Every one of
They
them.
had to get the stitches in your head,
Traumatized.
and you had to hold still, and you weren't gonna hold still.
Nope.
And they strapped you down and did the stitches, and you screamed bloody murder
Correct.
the entire time. You were more angry about being confined in the papoose than having to get the stitches in your
Absolutely. Absolutely traumatizing.
Yep.
To this day, I
head.
can't
So angry.
I can't be in like a cramped confined area where I can't like move my arms around.
Yeah, she really hates that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Traumatized me forever.
Right.
And then what did I say? What did I say to the doctor afterwards?
what did you say? Oh, tell her what you said.
I think it was they let me out, right? And because I was yelling for grandma and
Oh,
doing
she
all
was
this.
screaming for grandma the whole time. Oh, yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Well, they let me out, and I turned around to the doctor after I was back with you guys. I said, I don't like you.
I don't like you.
I don't like you.
She was so mad. Oh, she was so mad.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got a little update on.
Okay.
Remember how we talked about numerology, and whatnot, on the Halloween podcast?
Yeah. I do recall.
Well,
This is a no passing area.
It is. It literally is a no passing area, and this jackass just passed us. Wow.
you're gonna get it.
You know what? He's really in a hurry to get to the winter
He really
rendezvous.
wants to get to the winter rendezvous. Cows on the right, fuzzy cows, cute.
Oh, fuzzy cows.
All right,
Okay, here we go.
you completely. Oh, numerology.
Numerology.
Okay.
Here we go. Yeah, sorry. Back on track.
I heard from listener Brittany once again. Bring her up again.
Okay.
She added her numbers up. She's a 33.
She's a special number.
She's a special one.
Wow.
Now, I am confined in the car and unable to look it up. But I did send her the link. So hopefully she can look it up and find out what it is. But yeah, the 11, 22, and 33 are like the super rare numbers that if you get those, you're like super
Right.
special, all this kind of stuff. So
Wow.
yeah. So I just thought I'd bring that up. That
We already knew she was special.
Of course, because she's listening to this podcast. Well, listen, it is that magical time of year, Anna.
Really?
It is when we are so close to this election being over.
Oh, I cannot wait for it to be over.
I'm
You're
not going to make
right.
this podcast political.
We won't.
I'm just so tired of seeing the ads. That's you know what? That's what my beef should have been, is the ads. I'm sick and tired.
You're ready for the ads to be over.
It's true.
It's true. Totally agree.
And here's the thing. It's a big election this here year.
Yeah.
Big election this year. But I can't take the waiting.
It is really nerve-wracking.
It is.
Just waiting for this to be over, and you're right.
Yeah, I got a couple things in my life right now that they're all kind of stressful things, but there's nothing you can do about them. You know what I mean? Unfortunately,
exactly.
you just have to wait.
But it is stressful. It's stressful for a lot of people.
For sure.
In these times.
These parts.
And maybe it wasn't time for people, I don't know, in the past, because I was a kid then, so who knew, right?
For sure.
But yeah, I think it's stressful for all of us, even on both sides. I'm not, we're not trying to judge anybody who
Sure.
doesn't necessarily vote our way, or and
No,
hopefully
no
you don't
judgment.
judge us if we don't vote the way you want to.
Well, that you know what? That's the biggest thing is that I think that everything is really divisive, and don't get me wrong.
Wait, entering scenic redbud.
Ooh, scenic redbud.
Okay, go ahead.
But I do think that it is become just so divisive. I remember, I think Sam was just talking about this, about there are families that one parent votes one way and the other parent votes another way. And it's like, it's always been like amicable and, whatever and all this kind of stuff. And now it's just become such a thing of like, you can't talk to anybody who is on the opposite side of what you are. And it's like, no, that's
not peacefully anyway.
Well,
you're right.
And it's like, that's not how
this is supposed to work.
At the end of the day, truthfully, whoever it is that wins, I just want them to do a good job because they're in charge.
Right.
But it's like, if I had, in the past, I think is, Romney and Obama were running. It's like, if Romney had won, I would have wanted him to do a good job.
Well, for sure. And you hope they at least have the people of this country's best interest at heart.
Absolutely. I want whatever candidate that gets
that's
elected.
what they're supposed to do anyway, right?
Right. I want whatever candidate gets elected, I want them to
success.
Fuck that fly.
I got the fly out.
Get him out of here.
Sorry, we did not abandon him in Prairie du Rocher. He is in Redbud now.
Okay. Oh man. But I mean, that's just it. Like I want them to be a successful president, because if they're successful, then in theory, the American people are successful. You know what I mean? And you can have friends on both sides of this political.
Well, we do. We have
front.
friends and we have family who are on.
Absolutely.
Most people do have friends and family on both sides.
Absolutely.
You know, and I personally can understand why some people will vote maybe differently than me. I do understand why they do
100%.
it.
Now,
And so,
there are corrupt people on
100%.
both sides.
100%.
Don't get me wrong. I
And
hate
sometimes-
politics so much.
Sometimes you don't really, you know, you have to vote for the lesser of two evils. You know, people feel that they don't even have a good option, and I get that.
Absolutely.
We've been there. I
100%.
understand that, but I guess
yeah.
my thinking is like I'm gonna try to vote for someone who I think is gonna help as many people as possible. That's my goal.
That's
anyway.
right.
my
That's
take
the
on it.
hope. But here's the thing: is that at the end of the day, right? I know that there are going to be people that you will never see eye to eye with, and who you're always
sure.
going to butt heads with and whatnot. But I like to believe at the end of the day that whoever it is that you're voting for, the reason you are voting for them is because you truly believe that they are the best candidate, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like if we can, like, I'm doing the same thing, right? I'm
Right.
gonna vote for who I think is the best candidate, and I feel like if we can just kind of get back to that at the end of the day and have a conversation.
And no hate, no hatred.
No, that's exactly that's what I
no
mean. Like,
violence.
I think if we could just get back
just
to
be understanding of someone's personal views or opinions, and not be hateful about it. Yeah,
right.
That's-
So many.
that is super important.
This is not new to this election cycle, but so much of the political ads that come out now are just here's every negative thing about other candidate, whether it's the presidential election, Senate,
that's been forever.
Congress,
and
yeah,
and
it's
you know
forever.
what? You know what I wish about that, because the negative ads have been forever, my whole life, honestly.
Right.
I wish they would just tell the truth.
Well, I just want
Because
them to
there's
tell their
so-
policies. I'm like,
There's so much misinformation.
I
out
just want them
there.
to say their policies. What? Not the other person's
Yeah,
policies.
don't make
This
a
is an
bullshit
ad for you.
about the other person. Tell me something you're gonna actually do for me. Yeah.
Well, I'm like,
Or
because
for
they're like,
for
this
the
is
country. Yeah.
This is the shady stuff that blah 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 so and so has done. Okay, but what are you going to do if you get elected? Because here's the thing.
Right.
You've done shit too.
Right. There's so much shady stuff that a lot of politicians have done.
Right. I don't
Yeah.
know that there's a single clean candidate out there.
It's really hard when there's so much negativity out there because, for one, people, see this information and a lot of it may not even be true. There is misinformation. We know this for a fact. And people just believe everything. And I'm like, no, don't believe all that. We don't know the truth, really.
No,
We're
right.
never going to believe that one candidate is super shiny, squeaky, wonderful,
No,
clean. Like,
no.
I mean, politicians in general, unfortunately, we have a kind of a negative view of them. They don't have a good reputation. So, yeah.
Right.
That's a huge bummer because these are the people that are in charge. So,
Right.
yeah, it's hard. It's really hard.
So that's all I'm gonna say on the election. Like I said, I didn't mean to make this political.
That is coming up, and we are super ready for it to be over.
100%.
I think that's
everybody's in agreement.
The
with
most
that.
positive thing that's going to come out of this next week is that will finally
It'll be
done.
over.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
And I won't
whatever
have
will
to
be, will
see
be.
any more of these crazy ads.
Right.
Yeah. Every morning I'm trying to get ready for work, and I'm watching the news, and my God, the ads. It's
My God.
so many. Local, state, federal, you name it.
Yep.
It's so many ads. Yeah. So I agree with you. Totally ready for it to be done.
I'm ready
to
for it
move
to be
on
done.
to bigger and better things. What else do you want to talk about? That we could.
Well, we
that got a
need a
little, that got a
sauce.
little serious. That
We
was
did a
that was
little
some
bit.
that was
We
some
did a little
serious
bit.
beef. That was serious beef.
That
there.
was. Well, we need a
Okay.
secret sauce. Wayne, you got a sauce?
We
Tell
need
us about a sauce.
we need a sauce. You're right,
You need a sauce.
listener.
A sauce. We got a secret
We
sauce.
do a secret
every
sauce
podcast.
every episode, and then if you tell us the secret sauce, you get a beef badge, because that's how proof that we knew you listened.
Right, and the beef badge right now is just that I send you a little
You get a little
cheeseburger emoji. Is all you get.
Man, Abby, I ordered pins and they're at my house. They're still sitting at my
they're
house.
spooky beef pins.
I suck. Spooky beef is
Well,
over. There's always next
Thursday
year.
night, I had chicken wings. I had gridiron sauce.
There it is.
Gridiron sauce.
Gridiron
There it
sauce.
is, folks.
The
You heard
gridiron
it.
sauce it's hot and honey and barbecue mixed together.
Really? Was it good?
Oh.
It's all right on wings.
Oh,
On
on
wings.
wings. All right. There you go. Gridiron sauce.
Well, speaking of wings,
okay.
a week from today is Wingsgiving.
Wingsgiving.
Yep.
Oh, here we go. We're turning.
Oh, that was a sign for the winter rendezvous.
It was. Did you see the sign?
I did. Oh, scenic porta potties.
Oh, there's even a little sign. Fort
What?
Charter's historic site, 11 miles.
Wahoo!
Oh my goodness! And there is a river down here because I remember
Sorry.
doing the little tour of the little museum down here, and there was like they built it because the river was like right there,
Oh,
and it was easy access in and out of the fort. Yeah.
interesting.
But anyway,
Well,
what were we talking about? I lost my train of
Wingsgiving.
thought. Oh, Wingsgiving. Do you know my sister's going to be in town? Supposed to be in town
oh,
because we have a show that weekend.
oh,
We got to show it.
we gotta show it.
So I think I'm hoping she will be in town. So I was like, I got to bring some wings and my sister over.
Right. Well, I tell you what, I was dying because Ash and I were putting together the list for
Okay.
who we were gonna invite.
We should do invite to Wingsgiving.
Yeah.
I'm not
And
invited, folks. I'm just crashing.
You weren't. Oh, you were. We sent you an invite.
They
You're on
did.
serious beef.
They did.
Who else were gonna have work the door and hand out spooky beef
It's
pins?
true. It's true. I got hamburger stickers. Everybody's getting a sticker.
Everybody's getting the stickers.
Here's your beef badge.
Beef badge. But well, here's the thing: is that we're putting this list together, and I would never have considered myself popular.
Oh.
Growing up.
No.
Right.
No.
Like.
I mean, you're friendly and you had friends.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. But I was not a popular kid. And in high school I think I stand by that. I knew like everybody,
Right.
but I wasn't
Abby was
like
that kind of kid that she was just nice to everybody. Yeah.
Sure.
And I was the same
sure.
way.
I had connections, okay?
Mhm.
I need to make sure that I've got friends in every class so
Right.
that I've got answers to shit. Okay?
She's always got
Just
somebody
in
to help her
case.
with her homework.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
But
That's well, it's
and I
just
helped. It was
you know
it
what?
was a two-way street.
It's just a nice way to live your life. You be nice to everybody.
Sure.
You know, and then you always got somebody. You always got somebody in your corner. You know, so it's a good thing.
It's true.
Yeah. Don't alienate anybody. Yeah.
So, but I would never. I still, even with that, I would not have considered myself a popular person.
Right. She's not the prom queen, but that's okay.
Okay.
It's
Right.
like- she's not really into that, so
No.
it's all good.
No, that's all right. Okay,
Okay.
we're putting together this list, Mom. We had like 42 people.
Oh my god.
We had like four. We're like, and it's mostly it's just friends.
Maybe she is the prom queen.
Maybe I am. I'm gonna be the queen of wings.
The queen of wings.
That's we're going to.
Oh my word! I don't know why that just cracked me up. Okay.
We're gonna
So-
crown a queen of wings.
So
at the-
apparently this is gonna spill out into the backyard. You're gonna have a big crowd.
well,
And
not
not everybody
here's the
can
thing. Now,
come.
here's the
I mean,
thing.
there's gonna be conflicts. Yeah.
Here's the thing. Our friends are totally scattered.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true.
All across, and we're just kind of usually we're just polite. We'll send out invites to we've got
Sure.
friends in like
You don't
North
want anybody-
Carolina.
You don't want anybody
That we
being
sent
left
them
out.
we sent them a Wingsgiving invite. They were like, we appreciate it. We won't be there. We're like, we know it's okay.
We know. We just didn't want you to find out about it and be like, hey.
Right.
I
Where's
got
my
wings.
Wingsgiving invite?
Yeah, exactly.
No. So we have gotten a lot of the RSVPs back. We're down to a much more manageable number now.
Okay.
But no, yeah, we're putting together this list, and we had like 40-something people, and we're like, where the hell are we gonna put everybody? Like, Ash is like, well, I guess we'll have a little bonfire outside.
There
We
you
have
go.
some people
Put some
outside.
tables
Hopefully the
outside.
weather's good.
I
And
mean,
was
the
like,
way
that's fine.
Honestly, the way it's been so warm. I mean,
Yeah.
Gee whiz, October was super warm. I mean,
Yeah.
so November's not. It probably won't get super cold. It'll be fine.
No.
Yeah.
No.
We just gotta drive. We were gonna do a bonfire on Halloween, but the one day of October that it rained was Halloween.
before,
And
yeah.
so the wood was all wet. Oh man.
So, but we played Zombicide.
we played the Marvel superhero Zombicide.
Yep. Board game.
And it was that. I'm sorry if anybody doesn't like my Zombicide, but that is so much fun.
I think it's really fun.
I like the Marvel superhero ones. That I had a blast. We had a lot
it's
of
really fun.
Yeah.
Well, and I went through and I took all the zombie heroes out, right? Because in this
Because we like playing with the zombie heroes. Yeah.
right, because it's
Yeah.
like in this game you play as the Marvel superheroes, but they're zombies, right?
But they're zombies.
And then you got to eat the humans, which is very fun.
It's true. It's hilarious.
And so I took all the Marvel heroes, the zombie heroes
It
out.
comes with these little minis,
Yeah.
little mini characters of all the Marvels. The little minis come and you play as the little character. Okay.
Yes,
Well, this set came unpainted.
all of them come.
None of them were painted.
Yeah, well, all the zombie side games. It's not unique
Really?
to-
Oh,
yeah,
I guess you're
no,
right.
Yeah.
So Abby, and her amazing talent of painting minis,
Those are don't overhype
painted
it.
all of the superhero zombie minis.
I did.
And we got to play with them the first time on Halloween, and she did a great job.
We can post a couple.
We'll
pics
post some
on the-
pics.
on the
They're
Facebook.
so good. She did so good. So
I just like
I don't know
doing it.
how you do the detail on these little tiny
Oh,
things. It's
well,
amazing.
I got tiny little paintbrushes,
Tiny little paintbrushes.
and then my hands shake, and then I yell at myself, and then I hold
Stop
them
it.
really, really still.
Well,
And then I paint the eyes 16 times, and I fix them.
luckily, your
fixed it.
close-up vision is still good.
It's not, actually.
Oh, I was gonna say usually when you hit your 40s, that's gone.
well,
you gotta get the bifocals. By then.
I am so nearsighted that my glasses are so strong that I have to take my glasses off
Right.
when I'm painting them because I'll go like cross-eyed trying to look at them.
for that because you don't need the bifocals just yet.
Right. Well, and
Yeah.
it's really an issue because I do my little setup. I'll put my little paints and water and all that kind of
Sure.
stuff in the living room, and so that I can like watch a show with Ashley.
Can
Right.
listen
We'll
to
have
the
something
show
on.
while you're painting. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's a bit of an issue when I take my glasses off to paint the miniatures because now I can't see the TV.
She looks up and the TV's a blur.
Complete blur.
Do you remember in I think it's in Toy Story 2,
Okay.
and the guy steals Woody,
Yes.
or
I know exactly. I know what you're talking about.
okay, and he hires this guy to come and paint him,
Yes.
clean him up, and he's got like the multiple glasses, magnifying little.
Yep.
That's what you're going to get.
He's got like that whole little kit
Yeah.
that's got all the stuff.
The
That's a
little
core.
dolls.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. He's got the tiny little chair that
You
he puts
need a
them
little
in.
chair to put a little stool to put them on,
Yeah.
whatever, and then you need the glasses with the little multiple magnifying things so you can get in there and get the tiny detail.
The
That's what you need. Oh, we're in Prairie du Rocher, folks.
oh, finally
Population 650 people.
600, and they're all gonna be at the
They're
Winter
all
Rendezvous.
At the Winter Rendezvous. We'll see.
Well-
I don't know. Ooh, look
Me
how
as well.
pretty. Look at the trees.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, pretty.
Well, that scene with that guy, that's a core memory. I tell you what,
Mhm.
I loved that. How like that whole how he like paints everything up
Right,
and all
right.
that kind
Fix
of stuff.
them all, makes them all
Oh,
beautiful. Yeah.
Love that. Oh no,
Right. That's hilarious. I don't know why I just thought, I'm like, you need some stuff like that. Paint all your minis.
probably.
That's amazing.
Probably. well, and here's the thing. I don't know. It is like, it's not super simple to do it right,
Right,
because
no.
because
It's
they're
hard,
so
actually.
small. But it really isn't that. It's not nearly as difficult, I think, as a lot of people think.
Well, it looks difficult to me, but I have no artistic ability, though.
I don't believe that
Oh, I don't.
because
hate
I got
it.
my artistic ability from somewhere.
Somebody, not from me, though.
Well-
your dad can draw pretty good. It's not for me.
Okay.
But
Well, you did a lot
I'm
of
more
crafts.
crafty. But my brain tells my hand to draw something, and my hand's like, Psh,
Well, I can't draw
I can't do
either.
that.
I can't draw either.
You can better than I can.
It's
Now
rough.
Ashley's a draw. She can draw.
Oh, my
she
God.
can really draw.
We were
Yeah.
sitting around painting pumpkins for Halloween one year.
Oh, gee.
And meanwhile, unbeknownst to us, Ashley's sitting on the couch. She's drawing.
We put in the movie A Little Shop of Horrors. Or Little
Mhm.
Shop of Horrors. And we're watching that. We're all just having fun being all crafty, painting our pumpkins,
Right.
And Ashley has her sketch pad out and turns around and shows us she's drawing Audrey,
Audrey
too,
too. I'll have to post a picture.
perfectly.
I loved it.
It was so good.
I
And
loved it.
Here's me, you, and Sam and Liv. And we're like, well, now I'm embarrassed about this pumpkin. So
Now I'm embarrassed about my
done.
pumpkin.
We're just done.
I did do. I used to paint pumpkins every year,
Yeah.
but
You did,
I,
and you would paint them little characters from different
Yeah.
things.
I don't really do it anymore.
Yeah, you haven't done it in a long time.
But to be fair, I painted like 40 miniatures, so I'm gonna give myself a pass on this.
Honestly, it's okay, and we get to play with the miniatures now, and it's all good.
It's true.
Yeah, it's all good.
But But here's the thing, we had that issue was that we were as we're playing, we're like, okay, we know which ones we are, and then we need to get we pull out like you get like the little bystanders.
the
and you
Millicent
gotta-
bystanders.
Yep,
yeah.
Millicent bystanders. Millicent.
So like, yeah, Mary Jane was one of
Right.
the bystanders.
And
or Agent
those ones,
Col-
I didn't
Agent
paint those
Coulson.
guys.
Yeah.
I didn't paint those guys. And so poor Tom and Sam
Yeah.
have the little card. They're looking at the card like, okay, this is what Mary Jane looks like. And now they're picking up each individual guy.
Little
trying
character.
Never saying, did it matter?
No,
No.
you could put
It
anything
didn't.
on
You
the
could
board,
put
it didn't
whoever-
matter, yeah.
We could have put a penny out
Yeah,
there.
yeah. It was just a placeholder. Yeah.
Right. But
But
we
they
finally
want
had to find the right one.
but they want to find the right one.
Right. So
For
I
sure.
guess I'm gonna have to paint those guys up.
That's
downstairs.
hilarious. Just the bystanders, probably. You don't need to paint
Well,
every.
and the heroes.
It's true because there's a whole set of zombie heroes, but then there's a whole set of regular heroes,
Right.
and so you got a lot of painting in your future.
I got a lot of painting in my future.
You gotta get
That's
on
true.
it.
Well, there's two. Here's the thing. So we've got a couple of them because we did a little Kickstarter. We're big on the Kickstarters.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you get shipped cheaper. That's how I got my table.
Okay. Oh, it's true.
You know.
Yeah.
Great price on that table. So, But they give you the Kickstarter exclusives or whatever, right? So like
Okay.
however many people back the thing, they'll have like they call them stretch goals, okay?
Okay.
And so like if we get to, you know, this much money, they're like we'll throw in another little superhero guy, right?
Oh,
we'll
okay.
make Bullseye, we'll make whoever, you know what I mean? Like
Oh, okay.
and so so we have a box that's all those guys. That's all the guys that they unlocked, right?
Oh, okay.
But they have like other boxes that you can get, right? Expansion ones. So they've got like Spider-Man and Guardians of the Galaxy and such like that. We don't have any of those, but those are pretty cool looking too.
Oh, okay.
So, but I'm like, ugh. I told Ashley, I was like, well, now I kind of want the rest of them because I just painted all these zombie heroes. I kind of want the rest of them now.
Right.
But I also am like, God, do I really want to make that much more work for myself? No.
Oh my gosh.
But we'll see. We'll
Okay.
see.
1 mile. The destination is on your left.
Oh,
Fort D Charger State Historic Site.
Fort D Chargers.
Fort D Chargers. It's State Historic Site. This is kind of a cool area because
Good
look
Lord.
around, look at these
Look
like
how beautiful
hills
the
and
bluffs.
cliffs.
Yeah,
the
over there,
bluffs.
I
Is that
guess.
what they are?
I don't know.
Jesus, my voice is cracked. Is that what they are?
Look at the tents.
Yes, that's what I said. Look at those.
What?
People have been living those for days.
No, ew.
No.
Ew.
Well,
my
okay, what
God.
are some of the things they're gonna have today? Cannon fire thingies, right?
Oh.
Are they gonna fire some cannons?
Shit, I don't know. I honestly have no idea.
Ugh.
Look at this tent.
I know.
These are not. Those are teepees.
That's a teepee.
Those are actual
Yeah.
teepees.
Yeah, but look at
Look
these
at that
tents.
guy.
Destination
Oh
on your
my
left.
god! Look at the trees.
Oh, porta potties.
look at
Period
these.
accurate porta potties.
Look at
I'm just
this.
kidding. It's actually it was crazy. Like 3 days ago,
It's
I
a
saw
whole little
like I said-
tent village, y'all.
Yes, I told you I looked up the rules to find out if you could bring dogs or whatever, right?
Okay.
And people were posting, you know, all their stuff and whatnot, and the one person said they were 3 days out. Okay, 3 days out.
3 days. Okay, before today. 3 days
yes.
ago.
Yeah, 3 days ago. They were like, okay, you know, it's day 3 of registration or whatever.
Okay.
And they said this time last year we had 30 people signed up. They had 47 3 days ago.
Oh wow.
No, so it was a
They got
whole
a good
bunch of people.
crowd.
Well, we are gonna come back.
We're gonna pause.
And finish
We're gonna
this up
go
later.
to the winter rendezvous and,
Yep.
and let's check it out.
All right, we're back
We're back.
after the rendezvous,
Post winter rendezvous.
post rendezvous.
was-
That was fun.
It was really fun.
That was really fun. Really fun.
We really hit the jackpot with the weather.
It is very nice out.
Seriously perfect.
Sully was excellent.
And Sully Boy was fan favorite because
Fan favorite.
lots of pets from lots of people.
Lots of pets.
Mm-hmm.
Got some water there at the end for
Oh
him.
yeah, nice gentleman. Got him a bottle of water.
Well, and we got to see some shooting.
We did.
I wasn't sure because they had like a little, what do they call that? Not a quarry.
The
Levee.
levee back behind.
Levee.
Yeah, there's a levee back there.
They had somebody was shooting something back there. They had a whole bunch of people
Yeah,
shooting
you
something
could hear
back
it, but you couldn't go back there.
there. No. They had it blocked off for safety.
Right, which
Can
is
you
probably,
believe it?
probably smart.
Probably.
But then they had other guys shooting, and that was really cool.
Yeah, they had like little competitions. So they had the muskets, and they had did you see set the tiny little like a rabbit trap, looked like a little bear trap. but
Oh yeah.
small.
They had to set the trap, and it was like a little competition. They had to run over,
Yep.
get the shot.
And that one guy, I think he maybe missed one shot. I'm like, my God.
Yeah, he was really good. And these are like they got to pour the
The powder in.
powder in and
They
load
gotta
the ball.
pack it down,
and
then they load the ball. Yep.
it was a whole process.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Crazy. Whole bunch of people selling stuff. You know.
Yep. No Trader Man anymore. We didn't see that.
No, I
Trader
didn't
guy.
see one.
But
He maybe he's there tomorrow or something.
or who knows.
But yeah, no, I mean people are selling everything from like beeswax, candles, and soap to, you know, clothing and
Yep. Period piece like clothing and
Yep.
all kinds of nifty craft things.
all kinds.
Uh,
Well, we climbed all over what we could.
we did.
Went up. We'll have pictures up on the
I'll have to
Facebook.
post pictures, but we went all in the. There's a nice little museum you can read all about.
The museum was
history of
really
the
fun.
fort, and you can go in this other building that has like a chapel and then it has other rooms. You can't go in all the rooms, but then you can
No.
go upstairs. When I was a kid, the upstairs portion was not roped off like that. We just
Right.
went upstairs and ran around and hung out the windows and
Yeah.
waved, "Hi, Mom," like it was.
Oh, look at this! Look at this big old gun.
You could go all over the place. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. It's not quite as they put stairs down in the the one foundation because
Yeah,
it was kind of
because-
deep to jump down in there. When I was a kid, we just had to help each other out. There were no stairs.
There were no stairs.
Stairs are for wussies.
Well, yeah, I think I told you. I was like, it wasn't.
It's a gazebo.
a gazebo. You ever want to be out? Ever want to be outdoors and indoors at the same time? May I introduce you?
To the gazebo.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
It's actually really pretty down here. The bluffs are very pretty. If we had come a week earlier, the trees would have been even prettier, but it's still very pretty. down
Very
here.
pretty.
Very pretty in this area.
I know that the listeners obviously cannot see what our setup is, but I'm in the back seat
Right.
and you're in the front seat.
I'm in the front seat.
Oh, there's a window. There's a bug. Roll my window down. Roll my window down.
There's a bug. What kind of bug is it?
I don't know. All right, roll up. Roll up. Roll up.
Is it
roll
out?
up.
Is it out?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh
So
my
that's
goodness.
not recorded.
Sorry about that, listener.
Is
Lord
it-
have mercy.
There's a bug on my window.
There's a bug. If you
On
don't-
the inside.
I
I
think-
wouldn't have been worried if it was outside.
I think that our listeners have gotten some insight into you, Abigail, because now they know you really don't like bugs. And,
It's true.
you know, when she was a kid, she would come and kill all the bugs for me, and now Ashley has to kill all the bugs.
I killed a little millipede centipede thing this morning.
Oh, I hate those things.
I hate those.
Yeah. Why? Like, what
I
is
killed it.
What is the purpose
I
of your
was brave.
existence? You were brave. I heard her on the phone. She was on the phone with me, screaming at Ashley to bring her something to kill it. I'm like, it's not gonna hurt you. Oh gosh. Anyway, we
It
had
could've.
a lot of fun. We had literally just that place makes me so happy because obviously it just reminds me of being a kid and being there with my siblings and running around and having a great time. So
Oh yeah.
I love visiting there. Yeah.
Cool to look at the crabs.
It's all
Oh, yeah.
all super cool. Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yeah. Wayne was saying it's cool to look at the crafts.
right. Oh yeah,
I
they
agree.
had people had all kinds of tents set up and they were selling. Yeah, we talked about.
There
they
were so
selling
many people
all
there.
kinds of.
I
Stuff.
mean, there was easily 50-something tents.
lots
set
of
up.
lots and lots of people. I
And
don't
there
know
was-
if I got a good enough picture to represent
There's
that.
big old teepees.
Oh, the teepees were the coolest. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's so cool because everybody's got like a little personal fire going and they're cooking stuff and, on the
Mhm.
like at their
Right.
each little campsite they're all cooking, and I mean a couple people looks like brought those little like metal. You'll kind of see them at the park. I mean those little like metal, like almost like a box or something, like a kind of a small grill or something. You know what I mean? Like
Right,
pretty
right.
rough put together. A bunch of people though they just had a little circle on the ground. You know what I mean? Like they just
Uh-huh.
set up right on the ground, which I'm like, listen, I'm not living off the land. It's a little chilly out here because like those are
Mhm,
not your what we would consider a camping tent,
No,
right?
no, no.
That's
these-
just white. That's a sheet.
It's literally like a sheet.
It's like a big old canvas.
Yeah. Some of them had a little foyer, and then you went in
They
to the area, the living area.
They had,
Those are
like,
the fancy, expensive tents.
they had the normal little area that they go in and and sleep and whatnot, but then they had like a covered awning sort of thing, and they set up all their cooking and everything like that out there. So yeah, we said that was the living room.
Right.
I said it's better than a New York studio. It's 2 rooms.
Okay.
Did you tell them about the root beer?
We got some root beer. That was delicious.
Traditional? Yeah.
Like traditional, no carbonation. Got a little bottle of the
Frosty
cork.
mug?
No frosty mug, unfortunately, listener, but we got a bottle. It's good. I'm trying to pull up a little Zodiac here, but we're out in the middle of nowhere, and I got no service. So I'm looking though.
Right.
Oh, here we go. Which historical time period are you based on your Zodiac sign? Now we're
Okay.
talking.
Okay.
All right, we'll start here. Aries, you're ancient Rome. Aries born are aggressive and competitive, unwilling to settle for anything less than first place. Aries is always looking to expand their influence to show off their many skills. They're all about action and will often move forward before they even consider their final destination. All right.
Okay.
Taurus, you are the Middle Ages. Taurus is a stable and reliable sign. While some would consider Taurians to be stubborn, others realize they're simply devoted to the task in front of them. They refuse to get distracted and will follow through on task to its full conclusion. However, their dedicated nature also makes them inflexible and closed off to any kind of change. What better historical era to describe them than the steadfast Middle Ages? There you go.
Okay.
Gemini, you are the Roaring Twenties. Although Geminis are most often known for their two-sided personality, there's so much more to them. They definitely deal with a bit of moodiness, but they're generally sociable, excitable, and full of energy. They're desperate to explore the world around them. They often feel they don't have enough time to experience everything they want to see in their short life, so they're apt to have as much fun as possible whenever they possibly can. What historical time period captures the Gemini's fun and flirty nature? The Roaring Twenties, of course. Cancer. This is for Wayne. You're the Romantic era.
The Romantic era. Oh, that's a fox.
Cancer is certainly one of the most emotional zodiac signs, always looking inward to find the answers. Cancer's focus on their inner emotional patterns gives them an ability to empathize with the suffering of those around them. It's definitely the Romantic era, also known as Romanticism. This time period stretched from the late 18th century to the middle of the 19th century, moving away from the prior focus on rational, provable behavior. All right, Leo. Leo, you are ancient Egypt. Leo is creative, bold, passionate, and just a little self-absorbed. Although they have the ability to encourage anyone to pursue their dreams, they also love sitting just a tiny bit above everyone else.
Okay.
A natural-born leader, Leo is often quick to recognize their flaws. While they internally realize what they do wrong, they still want to maintain a picture-perfect appearance to those around them in order to preserve their reputation. That sounds a lot like the pharaohs of ancient Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
Virgo. Virgo, you are the Enlightenment.
Enlightenment. Okay.
There's no zodiac sign quite as analytical and practical as Virgo. Methodical in every detail of their life, Virgos will examine and re-examine everything they touch about 1,000,000 times simply to ensure they didn't mess up any tiny detail. While they have a soft heart, they much prefer to ignore their innermost feelings in favor of sensible, realistic approach to the world. They are definitely the age of enlightenment. Starting in the late 17th century and ending in the early 19th century, Enlightenment, also known as the Age of Reason, focused on rational thought above all else. Enlightenment thinkers questioned the systems that had been in place for years and argued that progress could be made most successfully through the application of reason and logic.
Okay.
All right, Libra. Libra is ancient Greece. Damn it.
Oh,
I
darn
wanted
it.
to
That
be
was
ancient
what you
Greece.
wanted
I know,
to
I fucking love Greece.
Mhm.
All right, it's okay. It's fine.
Okay.
Libra is a breath of fresh air. Peaceful and fair, this diplomatic zodiac sign wants to ensure everyone feels heard and respected. Libras understand the importance of cooperating with their fellow man to find solutions. Their main goal is justice and equality, but they'll do everything they can to avoid a conflict in the process of fighting for what's right. Ancient Greece embraced Libra's sense of cooperation and diplomacy. These individual villages established governments and a set of laws that guided their citizens. Basically, democracy. In the home stretch here, not really. Scorpio. Scorpio, you are the scientific revolution. So, Scorpio is perhaps one of the most difficult zodiac signs to understand. Emotional and passionate, this water sign hides all their feelings under a calm, aloof demeanor. Although you can never predict their next move, one aspect of their personality stands out. They're a research-driven sign. With a tendency to be suspicious and distrustful, Scorpio won't believe anything unless they have hard evidence that backs up a claim. When it comes to historical time periods, Scorpio is definitely the scientific revolution. There was a huge shift in scientific thought in the 16th and 17th centuries. Instead of the abstract logic of earlier periods, scientific revolution stressed common sense and structured thought. Sagittarius. Oh, you're going like this one.
Here we go, ladies.
Sagittarius, you are the age of exploration.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
That's exciting.
While some signs are content to be homebodies, Sagittarius is the exact opposite. This sign aches to travel and explore. We literally went to the rendezvous today.
Just did.
But wait, there's more.
All right, hit me.
They don't like to be held down. Instead, they yearn to experience new things and satisfy their desire to explore. Very little scares this open-minded zodiac sign. As such, they would fit most perfectly in the historical age of exploration. This stretched from the mid-15th century to the mid-16th century. During this time, Europeans, who had primarily stayed with the small bounds of their world, were encouraged to explore the earth beyond their own continent and conquer, apparently.
Oh, okay.
And conquer. That part's not in there, but it was implied.
It was implied. Okay.
The age of exploration began with Christopher Columbus's voyage west. Although he believes he found a quicker route to India, he actually landed on an entirely new continent. And now we all have to pay taxes. Can you believe it? All right, Capricorn. It's me, ladies.
Okay, let's hear it.
The first industrial revolution.
Oh.
I'd rather be ancient
Okay.
Greece. Unlike other signs who focus on emotion and feeling, Capricorn is all about discipline and progress. Career dreams and professional advancement drive the ambitious Capricorn. They focus on moving forward and using their practicality to pursue their goals. If Capricorn were historical time period, they would definitely be the first industrial revolution. Marking the second half of the 18th century, this movement saw a rise in innovation. Technological advancements were impressive. The new birth of industry changed the landscape of many rural towns into thriving urban communities.
Oh, wow.
Aquarius.
Yes.
Aquarius, you're the Victorian era. Although sometimes temperamental and aloof,
True.
this is Olivia, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
Aquarius is also the most progressive of the zodiac signs. As a highly intellectual member of the zodiac, Aquarius focuses most of their energy on humanitarian efforts.
Right.
They would fit most comfortably in the historical Victorian era. The Victorian era marked the reign of England's Queen Victoria from 1837 until 1901.
Mm-hmm.
While the Industrial Revolution brought changes in industry, the Victorian era focused on political and social reform. Let's see. While the era saw a rise in technological advancements, the humanitarian reforms focused on creating a better quality of life for British citizens.
Oh.
Pisces. Pisces, you are the Renaissance. Another water sign, Pisces is emotional and gentle. They're acknowledged for being selfless and empathetic, but they're also known for their artistic abilities. Pisceans are thoughtful people and they love finding new ways to express themselves, whether through music, art, or anything else that emphasizes their talents. Following the Middle Ages, the Renaissance marked the period from the 14th century to the 17th century. It was an era of art, self-expression, and significant advancements across all areas of society. And that's your zodiac.
Okay.
So,
All right. I hope you enjoy your time period. people.
enjoy your time period. I hope it was right. If it wasn't, I don't care. It's not my
Well,
problem.
I was trying to find a story about maybe a reenactment mishap or something funny that happened, and the first thing that came up was this Civil War reenactment was happening and in Kentucky.
Okay.
And of course, you have your Confederate side and your Union side, and they're all dressed up
Okay.
in the costumes, and you've got women and everything like all dressed up in period
Right.
costumes from the Civil War era.
I can't believe they let women in.
I know.
I'm just kidding.
And you got some people are even on horseback, shouting orders to the troops, and this whole thing, and they're just about ready to, go to battle.
Okay.
And these two YouTubers who happen to be black, they
All right.
showed up dressed as slaves. They did.
Oh no.
And they thought it would be funny because everybody at this reenactment is white.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And so they're like, "Look, you're missing a key element here.
There's a pretty key.
in
There's a
your-
pretty key
in
demographic.
in your reenactment.
It's you know why? It's because the white people are out there like, we're gonna relive these glory days.
Yes.
And everyone else is like,
no.
glory days?
They show up in these like dirty ripped shirts and
Oh,
pants
no.
and chains.
Oh shit.
And unfortunately, the white people didn't think it was very funny. And can you imagine? They got a little flustered. Some of them tried because they're filming it.
oh.
They're filming it, and these two gentlemen, and they don't want to be filmed. And one lady's film saying, "This is not funny. It's not cute."
It's not funny.
It's like, we're not trying to be cute, ma'am.
Sorry, ma'am.
They
We're
didn't
not
want them
trying to be
there.
cute.
They didn't want any part of that. One guy kept taking his hat and trying to cover the camera.
Oh.
And instead of just kind of having fun with it, the
Right.
white people didn't appreciate it.
Well.
And so it's actually on YouTube if you ever want to watch it. It's pretty
There's-
funny.
There's actually I was on a Psych kick, the show Psych.
Yeah, that's like,
And there's an episode like that they have to go investigate this murder that happened at a Civil War reenactment.
mhm.
Okay, and so Sean, who's the white guy of the group, he says, "Oh well, the only thing we can do is we have to go undercover. We have to like be in costume, da da da." And Gus, who is black, is like, "I'm not doing it, Sean. I'm not, what do you want me to? He's like, I'm not a fool, Sean. Who do you think I'm going to be dressed up as at
Oh,
the
no.
Civil War reenactment? And here's the thing, of course, Sean's like, well, I thought you would be blah, 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 the first black general under Abraham Lincoln. Da, da, da. He lists his whole person off, and it's hilarious. Of course, so then he's like, okay, I'm in. Like,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
he's in, the real
He's
fancy
ready.
attire.
Oh,
I was dying.
all dressed up.
I was dying. He's like, I'm not going, Sean. Gets me every time.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
I love that show, Psych.
Ah.
Psych cracks me up.
It's a great show. I was sad when it ended.
Me
Yeah.
too. Me too. Well, because I told you, I know on a previous episode I said that I rewatched all of Monk. And
Yep,
when I was
also excellent show.
when I was sick then too.
Yeah, yeah.
But I have not finished. I only got a couple seasons into Psych. I'm gonna have to go back and finish it because that I like Psych more than I like Monk, in my opinion. I think it's just funnier. But they make all the 80s and 90s
They do,
references,
and
which
it was such a fun show.
Yeah.
Still fun to watch. Yeah.
Of
Awesome.
course.
Love it. I have to tell you very quickly, if you
Okay.
want, before we finish up
Like
here.
Monk,
course.
You might like Elsbeth.
Oh, I do like
yeah,
Elspeth.
you were
It's
yeah.
very
Mom
good.
was talking about this.
It's really cute. So Liv sends me a text. She's in Indiana visiting friends, and she tells me the story about how they got home from. I think there was a Halloween party or event they were at last night, and they get back to Megan's place, and they are all hungry. So what do? Fourth meal, gonna DoorDash Taco Bell.
Okay.
So she's like,
Fourth meal.
right. So they place the order, and then they're like, sorry, there's no Dashers. There's no Door Dashers. And
Yes.
so it's canceled. And then they're like, oh, there's a Door Dasher available. And they have to replace the order. So they replace the order. Then it shows that the order was picked up. Okay.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden it just shows this guy's on some random street.
Uh-oh.
And they're like, your order has been canceled. And
Bitch.
so she's like, either that guy got in an accident or that fucker stole my nacho fries. That's what she
Fucker
said.
stole
to me.
my nacho
Fucker.
fries.
And of course, Libby's like, I've been paid and I can't get my money back for 2 days. So,
They refunded to you, but
it
yeah.
just kind of cracked me up the way she said it. Oh man, no nacho fries for you. Sorry.
No nacho fries.
Oh my gosh.
Just drive out and get some.
That's nacho fries.
Not your friend.
Nacho fries.
All right. Well, I don't know how exciting this episode was.
Right, we'll see.
Let's take it on the road.
The audio quality on this might be terrible.
It may just be. We may have to scrap the whole thing. Who knows? Who
We
knows? All right. Well, I don't know about you, but of this, I'm going to need some serious beef.
And some serious rendezvous.
All right. Bye.
Say bye, Sully.
Bye, Sully.